Hey guys, what's up? Today we're out with the PSA short barrel shotgun, the 9-inch version that we chopped this down from a full length, did some stuff to it, and we're testing it out today, making sure it works. So far, it's worked fine. We ran the Yankee Hill Victra 20, or sorry, I'm gonna get those mixed up. The Victra 12, it's 12 gauge suppressor. Ran that on here and all its configurations, and we're just shooting federal birdshot, nothing super special. And I figured we have the JK Armament 195 SGX, right? SGX, the shotgun suppressor, and let's shoot it, right? Not a head-to-head necessarily yet right now. We'll probably do that later. But for now, I want to just see how this thing works with this suppressor. Because I got the two shotgun suppressors, JK Armament and Yankee Hill. They're both good in their own right, in their own ways, in their own things. Let's see how the JK holds up on a short 9-inch shotgun. Let's do it. All right, so this shotgun, the way that I have it configured right now, it holds 3 in the tube, 1 in the chamber. I know this is gonna be loud, so I'm gonna wear ears at least for the first ones in these shorter configurations. So, and I know this is gonna kick like a freaking mule. I'll give you a baseline. I'll give you one shot in baseline. This thing punishes. I'm gonna hip fire it because I know this thing punishes as far as recoil. Daggum. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Let's put the suppressor on it now. Let's be a little bit more civilized. One thing I will say, I'm trying not to compare these right now, but the muzzle devices for the JK system, JK Armament, definitely surpass the Yankee Hill stuff. I would have no problem running this naked like this. It's just a better looking muzzle device, in my opinion, than the Yankee Hill stuff. Yankee Hill has its own things. This guy, he's got his own stuff. Anyway, that's that. We'll shoulder it. Here we go. Yeah, that's still pretty stout. But she works. Oh, I kicked up a bunch of rocks. She definitely works. Still a little loud. Definitely, you're getting a bunch of that kick. It's not working so much as a brake right now at this point, or maybe it is, but I don't know. Let's, dadgum wasps. We have had an infestation of freaking yellow jackets, and those things are mean. I don't like them. Dadgum. If I can shoot one, I will. I'm gonna put another set of baffles on here, another stack, and see how that sounds. For those that are wondering, because some of you probably are wondering to some degree or other, the JK 195 SGX, JK Armament cans, they are generally meant, dadgum, if that thing stings me, I'm gonna have a conniption. They're generally meant to be shot wet, and this is really dirty looking, because this is dirty. This is not lithium, this is Vaseline. So I got a bunch of Vaseline on here. Some of them have more than others, but they're supposed to be shot wet. Which is called bladed material, shooting it wet stuff. Go look it up. It generally reduces the sound decibels that you hear through magic and science put together, basically. And the JK cans are meant to be shot like this. Some cans aren't. Do not do it to the Yankee Hill stuff. The JK cans are meant to be shot like this. So these do have bladed material on it. Hopefully you can see that. I will say, loading this shotgun, it's got a wide feed port, whatever that's called. That's easy. They did well on that, making sure that that's easy and accessible. All right, here we go. Maybe my shoulder's getting numb, but it's not feeling as bad right now. Take that back. That's smarts. We're gonna try it. All right, that's not terrible as far as sound goes. And it's still got some punch to it, but it's a 9-inch shotgun. It's gonna have punch to it. Let's keep going. Add another baffle, which we are out. Are these tuning baffles? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baffles. Okay. It's really not that bad as far as sound goes. It does have that 12 gauge pump though, or kick. Dadgum, this thing smarts. Yeah, I'm gonna be so beat up tomorrow. Anyway, yeah. Sound-wise, that's really not bad. I'm kind of surprised it's doing so well. We got 2 more baffles. Let's go ahead and put 1 more on. You know, this does make me wonder. Oh, we did have a malfunction. What is that? That was weird. This does make me wonder if, and I think there are some shotguns that have like a recoil buffer system in here, like a spring kind of thing. This could be a candidate for that, I think. I like this stock in general. It feels good and all that stuff. But to absorb that ridiculous recoil, that might be something I look at. Because if I could reduce the recoil on this thing a little bit, that would be very nice. Anyway, this has got, what did we say before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baffles. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Not bad. This is actually doing better than I remembered. And for such a short barrel. All right, 1 more section. All right, all the baffles, all the things. Even with all of that, it's about the same size as most people's regular shotguns. So size is not the problem at all. It's that recoil. I keep wanting to comment on ejection pattern, but it has nothing to do with anything because it just doesn't. But that right there, there's a thumbnail. That's cool. That's cool, guys. So anyway, that's a quick little look at this guy, the JK Armament 195 SGX and the PSA 570 short barrel shotgun, chopped down to a 9-inch barrel. You guys could do this at home. Honestly, I'm not going to tell you how right now. That's not what YouTube likes to do, but 40 reamer rentals, get your reamer and your tap, you can rent them to thread your barrel, and then a hacksaw. And depending on where you're at, a Form 4 or not a Form 4, I don't even know how those work now. I should know, I'm an SOT, but I'm in Alaska and we don't do cool things right now yet. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Short barrel shotguns, are these something you guys are actually interested in? Because I know the vibe is on fire with this thing. I think it looks absolutely just whack-a-balls. This is coming off. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Anyway, the vibes are absolutely nuts on this for me. Shorten the suppressor, and it just screams like John Wick would have one of these kind of things, right? That's to me what it's doing. Shooting it, I need to get a different recoil system because I am going to be black and blue in my shoulder tomorrow because this thing punches, man. So there's some trade-offs. You can look really, really cool, but then you can hurt. Or in the original configuration, it's probably, I mean, it's 12 gauge, it's gonna do that. Let's talk about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's talk about this in the comments. What do you guys think about short barrel shotguns, suppress shotguns, hunting shotguns, recoil? Am I just being a wuss because I can't handle my recoil? Let's talk about it. And 1 more handful of shells. I knew I had 1 more handful in there. So 4 rounds, again, 3 in the tube. I love the mechanics of this shotgun. I love that Mossberg 500 style safety, and that's very tactile. Very, very good. Very easy to use. Love that button on the side, your slide lock or whatever you want to call that thing. Super convenient. Way better than the under the trigger guard or in front of the thing or a cross bolt safety. This is like you can control the whole dang gun from right here. I like that a whole lot. And then the integrated optic thing on there. And for those wondering, yeah, we are shooting at O-Sight X. Some of you guys are gonna freak out about that. And this is an application for these O-Sights or really any red dot. This is a green dot for the big circle for shotguns. I think that's where the big circle would live. And this is just the big circle, no dot in the middle. It's a 32 MOA circle, something like that, but it gives you a pattern to deal with. I don't know. 4 rounds. Whatever, I'm shooting from the hip because my shoulder's burnt. Dead. Ooh. Just shredding, dude. There you go. That's it. Bamses.